Hello everyone and welcome back to another crafting magazine review. So this one is Creative Stamping, it's issue 67 and it costs £7.99. Inside it says it is the vintage special and it's 31 stamps included, as well as a bonus embossing folder worth £5.99, but it looks like you have to pay postage and packaging and send that off, so I'll have a look at that as we're going through. So yeah, I've taken it out of the packet just to stop the rattling, but I haven't looked through it yet. So I'll start with the freebies. I say freebies, but I suppose you're paying for them, aren't you, at £7.99. So these are the stamps. Now I got this magazine a little bit because I'm in a collaboration for Shabby Chic Vintage, and I really don't own anything that is shabby chic or vintage. So when I saw this, I really did think that this would be ideal to try and help me out with the crafting. So it gives you on the back some ideas of what you can do. And these really do look like fantastic stamps. That's the card. I'll put it on the back just so you can see them properly. So you've got like a typewriter, and these are decent size. In my last video, the last review I did, I complained that the stamps were too small. But these are really good. Let's find something to compare by. Let's just use my finger. So it's the full length of my finger. You know, it's a decent sized stamp. All these are. That one says thank you very much. There's some bees, some roses. These dragonflies are beautiful, and so are the butterflies. Lovely flowers, ink blot, inkwell, sort of postage stamp type things, fountain pens, and then that sort of writing that you could stamp up in blocks and just have as background and then rip up the paper. There's a couple of sentiments saying get well soon, so, and happy birthday. So this I am absolutely made up with. That is a really, really good stamp set. And given the fact that I only paid £7.99 for the actual sort of pack, I think that is really good value for money. So that's that. You get a little sheet which says that you can, if you subscribe to the magazine, you can get 3 magazines for £12. That works out at £4 a magazine, which would be absolutely fantastic price-wise. And it just shows you some other stamp sets you get. Some other issues they've had. And this is the magazine. So let's just have a little flick through. It looks like this is going to be right up my street as far as magazines go and tutorials. So it shows you sort of with watercolours, how you can use watercolours with the stamps, and I love watercolours. Gives you ideas of how you can use the stamps, how you can stamp on vellum, and it's showing there with embossing onto vellum. That is something that I will be looking over in the next couple of months, getting sort of into embossing. Again, just an advertisement. You can see there the stamps they've done in another, that must have been January, New Year, New You. Those stamps just look brilliant. Sort of the very vintage style layouts. Some more cards. Showing you how to do some using Distress Oxide, which again is something else which I would like to get over the coming months. I did actually go into the range recently to buy some distressing ink, but they didn't have any. There are absolutely loads and loads and loads of ideas in here. And they look really nice. Really good ideas. And then it shows you for next week they have 2 stamp sets. So they have the Hello Spot, and if anybody that has children will know that that is a sort of reading book in the UK for children. And they also have Furry Friends. They have loads of dogs, armchairs. Don't know how fish are furry friends, but bunting. Sorry you're feeling rough. So that looks like a good set. Although that wouldn't appeal to me as much, I can still appreciate that it's a nice set. And just some more ideas at the back. So, you know what? For £7.99, I'm actually really pleased with this. I think the stamp set alone is worth sort of, you would pay sort of £5 or £6 in. Some of my other hauls I've done, you know, I paid sort of £6 for a full sheet of stamps like that and was very, very happy. And I would be very happy paying sort of £6 for that. And then obviously you've got the magazine as well, which I think is really, really good. I wouldn't send off for the embossing folders. I just wouldn't. I'm a bit lazy like that. But you could do, and you would get some embossing folders as well, just for the price of postage and packaging. But I'm going to really enjoy going through that and having a go at them. So for creative stamping, I think that's a win. I would say I would give it 8.5 out of 10. The magazine looks fantastic, the stamps look brilliant, and definitely value for money. Well done, creative stamping.